Epicurus, an ancient Greek philosopher. He studied philosophy for 4 years under Pamphilus, who was a Platonist. He was associated with military forces for 2 years. In 306 BC, he founded a school, Epicureanism, a highly influential school of philosophy that survived from 4th century BC until 4th century AD. His philosophy can be divided into four stages: epistemology, metaphysics, theology, and ethics. His epistemology was contained in his work The Canon, which has been lost. So many of his views are unavailable to us. He says that there are three criteria of truth: sensation, preconception, and feelings. Sensation gives us information about the external world, and we can test the judgments based upon sensation against further sensations. Sensation itself is never in error. According to him, we have some certain preconceptions such as body, individual, utility, and truth, which is formed as a result of repeated sense experiences of our mind. Further concepts are formed by the process of analogy or analogy by combining these basic concepts, and feeling of pleasure and pain from the basic criteria for what is to be sought and avoided. His metaphysics. According to him, matter consists of atoms. There must be an infinite supply of atoms. He explains that sum of matter is unlimited due to both the number of atoms and the amount of voids. For if the void were infinite and the bodies finite, the bodies would be nowhere. Rather, they spread in their path through the infinite void. His ethics. According to Epicurus, happiness is the ultimate goal of human life, and that is ultimate good. He thought that the good life consisted in pursuing pleasure and reducing pain, an idea that sounds both obvious and hedonistic. Epicurus and his followers hold that pleasure is the highest good and that all action should be chosen for the sake of pleasure. He believed that the goal of living was to find of happiness through friendship, living humbly, and avoiding pain and anxiety. Wealth and luxury don't bring lasting happiness. Friendship as the source of lasting pleasure. According to him, pleasure is in simple living. As a theologist, he taught that the soul was composed of four every subtle elements, one like air, one like fire, one like wind, and a fourth nameless element. But he suggested that the soul, like the body, is mortal and material. He rejected the possibility of an afterlife. He argued that gods have no influence on our lives. There is neither God nor spirits, but only atoms and the physical world. According to him, both body and soul come to an end through death, and death cannot touch us because while we exist, death is not present, and when death is present, we no longer exist. Since death cannot touch us, so there is no reason to be afraid of it. From this doctrine arose the Epicurean epitaph: non fui, fui non sam, non curo, which means I was not, I was, I am not, and I do not care, which is inscribed on the gravestone of his followers and seen on many ancient gravestones of Roman Empire. He never married and he died at the age of 72 from kidney stone.